1980, I was playing golf on a Saturday morning in Castleberry, Florida, and we were waiting on a slow foursome. I saw a garage sale sign in the guy's backyard, and I walked in his garage, and this was sitting in the back of the garage with a cardboard $1,500 for sale sign on it. Asked the man what he knew about the car. He said he bought it 11 years ago. When he was driving it home from a used car lot, the brakes went out, and he parked it in a friend's garage. So he went back 8 years later to get this car. It was still there, so they towed it to the house he was in now. Put new brakes on it, new tires on it, drove it around the block. The master cylinder went to the floor. He parked it back in the garage, put the master cylinder in the trunk, and it's been there for 3 years. So for 11 years, the man drove the car twice. I said, what do you got to have for it? He said, $1,000. I said, I'll buy it. He says, well, can you take it today? I said, I got $387 in my pocket. And he said, that's fine. He said, take the car and come back and pay me when you get it. He says, thank you, God. So I take the car home, start researching it through numbers in the glove box and stuff with it here. And I meet the man that in 1960 went to Daytona with his neighbor to pick the car up for $500. His neighbor bought it from a group coming down from New Jersey who was running it at Daytona Speedway. At the time, it had the same headlights in it, the louvered bonnet, had a square roll bar on it with Barani wire wheels. And since SCCA made me update to the later model roll bar, the Baranis are re-chromed and put on a shelf at home because they're too expensive to run with. 87, 88, and 89, we vintage raced it, ran up here at Road Atlanta a lot with it. In the fall of 89, man offered me $200,000 for my garage sale special, and I had to retire the car. But fortunately, I knew where there was a Greenwood Corvette, and I went to Greenwood, bought the car, and we vintage raced that, and then went on to IMSA racing. Meanwhile, this car, we drove it, showed it. This is the paint that was on it in 89 when it came off the racetrack here in Road Atlanta. We maintain it. We do rallies with it. We do slaloms with it. We were North American slalom champion, SPL class. Johanna was 5th last year. I was 3rd last year in the SPL class with it. We went to the Challenge Championship in Ohio. We did the 200-mile rally back and forth down to Dayton in the car with no topper wipers. Then we did the slalom up there with it, and Johanna placed 1st in it.
Yes.
I was 2nd. She beat me up there. She gets the 1st place trophy. Then we showed it in the Concours up there. So we got our money's worth out of the Challenge Championship for going to Ohio. We've been to the Blue Ridge Parkway. We've been up to Tennessee and did the Tail of the Dragon with it. We do all of our club rallies, and we're trying to get in 2 or 3, 4 concours every year with it to show the car. It's a fun driving car. We like to get it out and use it, and it's a neat old history car from Jaguar.